on the same what's it called, same document, still working with the same document all together. Now we have the Arcmap open, consisting of the Nigerian shapefile and everything. We have the layout view, we have the data view, right? Now, to control which values are displayed, I'm going to use what we're going to learn here is that the objective here is that we're going to group similar categories in a legend. Did you get my point now? So anywhere we have the northern part, we highlight all the states for the northern part. That's a case study. We highlight everything, group them as one. Did you get my point now? The western side, we highlight everything, the western states, group them as one. You get my point? The eastern states, we group them as what? One. Then we can now have like a complete, let me say, how can I put that? A zonal map, is it geopolitical zones or whatever? Is it geopolitical zones within Nigeria? So that is what's controlling which values are displayed. So I don't want to display all the states within Nigeria. And then you have to think of a new way you can display this value. Then I can now decide, okay, I want to use geopolitical zone, since I know that every state in Nigeria is like everyone has to belong to a particular tribe. Then you have to match them with respect to their tribe. Did you get that? So now let's go back to the Arcmap. How do you do that? Right, double click on your states, shapefile. Same thing, symbology. How good? Then from your symbology, now Abia is Igbo state, right? Adamawa, you hold control, you click on one, you hold your control key, you click on Adamawa. Akwa Ibom is an Igbo state, right? Anambra, Bauchi is Hausa. Hausa, okay. Okay, Adamawa is not Igbo, okay, good. So you have to identify Bayelsa, okay, Benue, Borno is not, Cross River, Delta, Ebonyi is among, Edo is not among, Ekiti is not among, Enugu is among. Did you get my point now? So you make sure you hold your control and then you perform all those things one by one. Gombe, FCT is not among, Imo is among, Jigawa is not among, Kaduna, Kano, Katsina, KB, no, Kwara, Lagos, no, Nasarawa, no, Niger, no, Oshun. Adamawa is Hausa, they are classified as Hausa. Rivers is there. Rivers, Port Harcourt. Plateau is Hausa, Plateau Jos, Sokoto, Taraba. So, once you're done selecting everything, we have Abia, we have Akwa Ibom, Anambra, Bayelsa, Benue, Cross River. Okay, Abia, all together. Akwa Ibom. Adamawa, oh sorry, it's Hausa. Yeah, you're right. They might not be Hausa in the real sense, but what we know is that we classify them as Hausa tribe. Did you get my point now? So they might have their own subdivision in. Did you get that? So we have the Cross River. Finya, are you doing the same thing? You are following us, but you understand how to get this done. All right, man. Delta Ebonyi, all together. Enugu, Imo, Rivers, out there. Now right click. You have something like this, right? Then you do what? Group what? Values. Then click on groups. Did you see that? Once you group it, you have something like this, right? Then you can now rename it as what? Eastern zones. Let me say eastern zones. Yeah, it's comprised of more than one zone. Did you get my point now? So that's all about that one. Now let's go for the Hausas. Did you get the point now? So that is all about the controlling which values are displayed. Borno, Edo is Yoruba, Ekiti is Yoruba, FCT, Gombe, Jigawa, Kaduna, Kano, Katsina, KB, Kogi is Yoruba, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Edo is Yoruba.
Edo is Yoruba. Edo Beni is Yoruba. They are all Yoruba zones. They might be saying they are not Yoruba, but just classify them as Yoruba zones. Nasarawa, Kwara, Ilorin. Kwara is among the northern parts. Is Kwara among the northern parts? Yeah, you but there's a problem about that. So just give it to now. Just don't cause don't cause wahala. You are not giving them alright, just classify it to whatever you want it to be. And then I have Niger, Mina is there. Plateau, Sokoto, Taraba, Yobe, Zamfara. So after you're done with everything like that, right? I did Adamawa, Bauchi, Borno, SCT, Gobe, Jigawa, Kaduna, Kano, Katsina, Kebbi, Kwara, Nasarawa, Niger, Plateau, Sokoto, Taraba, Yobe, Zamfara. Then you repeat the same thing. Do you get that? Then you group it, and then you call it the northern what? Zones. Did you get that now? That's the northern zones. And then now the last one, which is the Yoruba. So we just try to highlight the rest. So right click, group, and then you say the western what? Zones. Did you get what we just did now? So you can see, to avoid repetition of data, you get my point now. Dissolve. If you want to dissolve, let me dissolve the one for your western states now. You forgot to add one, right? Now right click on it, and then this on group value. Click on group value, you have everything back. Did you see that? And then you can now select everything back and then group it again. Did you see that now? So that is the western zones. So after you're done with that, so that's all about creating similar categories, like group similar categories in the legend, controlling which values are displayed. Now, so that's all about that one. So you can see we have something like that. What we just did right now. So we have something like that. So you can see every code has been restructured to single family, multi-family, commercial, and industrial. That is the concept of what they did on their side. Our only concept is different states, and then we have different tribes, then merge it together to have the zones. Then you go back to the Arcmap and then click, just apply first. You see that everything is in 3 now. Did you see that? Did you see this now? So, and then you click OK. So you can see the northern part. Did you see that? So that's the northern part. And then the eastern part here. And then the western part. So compared to the previous one we did the other time. So you can now go back to our legend. You see everything has been resolved back to, then you go to the properties. Uncheck this and change it to 1 column because it's not much. Did you get that? You can change the color. If you're not okay with the color, then zoom to layer. Let me change the color. So let me change this to Hausa. Let me change it to like sun. The Igbo should be like let me use orange. Depending on your choice, let me use green. So, did you see that now? How good now? So you can see the difference now. So we are trying to control. How our map should be, controlling which value to display. Did you get that now? That's the concept. Controlling which values to be displayed. That is all. So you can see we already hide many things. Did you get my point? We had many things at that time, and we couldn't have the entire state anymore. So we just try to merge everything as one. So you can add your map, cosmetics, tree notes, everything. I've taught you all those already. So you can prepare your map and then prepare what the zone map within the country. And you have to be very careful when you're trying to prepare something like this. You need to consult some online research so that you know how many states made up so particular zones. Did you get my point? So that you won't just misclassify, because somebody else can use the maps anyway. So it might bring confusion in the real world. So, and you are putting your author So you have to be very careful. You're putting author name so that they won't just be tracing you that this is the person mapping rubbish. So you have to be very careful. So you have to get enough information before you start mapping this type of tags. So that is all about mapping controlling how our maps looks like. So do you have any questions? Yeah, the Quara.
Assuming you are doing the job.
Okay.
And you do what you say. I can't decide whether it is north or west.
You are doing a job in Quara.
Like you are doing this kind of job.
Okay.
And you go online to set
You
it
go
up.
online, yeah, you go online. Whatever information you have online, you drop it there. That's what you use. Did you get my points now? So that's the way it works. Did you get that now? So you just don't bring any information from your own head. Maybe based on father is your father's land, or did you get my points now? So you have to confirm before you start mapping stuff like this. So that's all. Thank you.